Let's just wait for others to rejoin. 16, in 3 minutes time, then we continue. Then I start again, because I need you guys to understand what I'm explaining here. The reason why I was showing you that document on the screen is I wanted you to know
that period from where you are known for
let's just wait for 3 or 4 guys, then continue. Okay, let me start. Let me start again. As I was explaining, investment banks, there is a way they explain these currencies. G10 currencies, a group of 10 currencies, where you see US dollar, euro, British pound, that is GBP, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, Swedish krona, that is SEK, Norwegian kron, that is NOK. So some of these currencies are based on commodities. So there are about 4 currencies that are based on commodities. When I'm talking about commodities, Australian dollar is based on gold, New Zealand dollar also, Canadian dollar, then Norwegian kron. So the reason why these guys call these currencies major pairs, they say it's because these are the most traded currencies on the Forex market. So they tell you these are the most traded currencies, so that once you open your broker, the first thing that you think is, let me try to trade the major currency pairs. But the brokers, they are hiding something from you. Instead, they are supposed to tell you why this pair is most traded and what moves this pair. And we also have what we call emerging currencies. Emerging currencies, there is CZK, that is Czech krona, Egyptian pound, but some of these pairs you won't find them on these small brokers. But if you go using bigger brokers, you will find them. Hungarian forint, that is HUF. Icelandic krona, ISK. This one is also based as a commodity currency. Islamic shekel, that is ILS. Polish zloty, PLN, you know this one. Romanian leu, that is RON. I'm just talking of emerging currencies. These are newly currencies in the Forex market. Russian ruble, this one is also based on commodities. South African ZAR, I know most of you want more money and you trade ZAR. Turkish lira, that is Ukrainian Arinivia. I don't know the okay. Why these guys, they don't tell you? Because normally what you see is this. You see major currencies, that is the top 10, and you see cross pairs. On those cross pairs, They don't tell you or explain other pairs, the reason why they are there. So here I'm just explaining like the introductory part today. Then I'll go deeper explaining pair by pair. Why this pair is this, why this pair is this. Then another emerging currencies that it's called emerging currencies or the GCC. Kuwait, that is KWD. Saudi Arabian, then UAE, the one from Dubai. Daha, I don't know what they call it. Bahrain Dinar, Omani Royal, Qatar Real, that is CP, commodity based. So these pairs are called GCC, that is Gulf Cooperation Councils. So these GCC pairs, what they do is this. These pairs are controlled by the Reserve Bank. They are based on certain price. They doesn't move like today it's at $15, the next day it's at $70. No, if they say this month our pay price is $2.10, for the rest of the month the pay will keep on consolidating at $2.10. So that's why it's called the GCC Cooperation Council. Commodities currencies just depend on one or two things. Commodity price. So it means that currency for a certain country, it will be dependent on two things. It's either it's dependent on the imports and the gold. That's why it's called commodity currency, just depend on one or two things. That's the GCC currencies, Gulf Cooperation Council. Hope we are together there. So the first thing I was talking about the G10 currencies, which you guys call G10 currencies or the major currencies. Then number two, I've spoke about emerging currencies. That is the EMEA, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. So these pairs, the emerging currencies, you will find in these guys, this continent, that is Europe. Some of them are in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. So they are called emerging currencies, EMEA, that is Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Then the GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. These are another type of currencies that you guys, you need to know. Why? Because here on the internet, if you browse on the internet or free websites on the internet, you will not find this information. So that's why I said I've decided to explain from the basic part. So you should know what moves the currency that you trade. That's the first thing. You just don't jump and say, I was reading on the basics. Now I think I know. Let me just trade the GBP JPY. You should know what moves GBP JPY behind. Some of you are saying you're not seeing my screen. Okay. Let me just reshare so that you can see. So on currency, guys, you need to know. What I will do is this. I will draft a small document explaining this. I have the document already, but I will just share with you on currencies so that you have much understanding or a better understanding why your brokers don't tell you the truth about the currencies. They just give you names, major currencies, but they don't tell you what moves that currency. Then they also tell you the cross pairs, but there's nothing like that. There's nothing called major currencies. Investment banks, they call them the G10 currencies because these are the most traded, and some of them are based on commodity prices. Some of them, this is the emerging currencies. They are based on one or two things. The GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council, commodity currencies that depend on one or two commodity prices. So you need to know the differences. The emerging currencies or the G10 currencies, some of them, they depend on certain commodities, not just one. So when you're talking about commodities, it's either cotton, either gold, or what. But some of them, they are dependent on one or two. So that's why they are called GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. So we have three types of currencies. I need you to master this, guys. One, the G10 currencies, which you also call the major currencies. Number two, we have got the emerging currencies, EMEA, that is Europe, Middle East, and Africa. That's where you find these currencies. Emerging currency in Africa, here there is Rand there. Then the last one, the GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. Then there is also, actually I can call it the fourth one, the emerging currencies in Asia. Now in Asia, there are 10 of them. But these 10 currencies in Asia, now what they do is this. Some of them, they depend on one or two commodities. Some of them, they just depend on the whole bunch of commodities for that whole country. And some of them, they are not dependent on commodities. So in Asia, we've got Chinese yuan, then Hong Kong dollar, Indian rupee, Indonesian rupiah, Kazakhstan tenge, Malaysian ringgit. I'll give you the names. I'll write a document, then I'll share with you guys. Korean won, Philippine peso, Singapore dollar, especially Singapore dollar. This pair is it is moved or controlled by the Reserve Bank of the Singapore. So what they do is they just determine or decide this month this pair is going to be at $2.10, and it will the whole of that month this pair will stick to $2.10. The price won't change that much. So that $2.05, $2.10, $2.05. So why I'm explaining this, guys, is this will help you to choose your currency. Because if you know what moves this currency, what is behind this currency, you will know what to look for. Hope we are together there on currencies. So from today onwards, I don't want to hear commodity major currencies, what. This is why I've decided to try and explain as much as I can. Because today I'm going to focus, I have explained about Forex, what is Forex. Then now I'm explaining about the currencies. So your language has to change. You need to know what are G10 currencies, one. Number two, what are emerging currencies that you find in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Number three, you have to find emerging currencies. Number three, the GCC currencies, that is called Gulf Cooperation Councils. The GCC currencies now, as I said, these are commodity currencies, just depend on one or two prices. So this is it on currencies. Then let me also talk about Forex market size and liquidity. So this is why I was explaining there are basics that you need to know, that your brokers or the free stuffs on the internet, they don't give you this information. So that's why I was trying by all means what I can so that you guys can explain. Okay, let me now explain about the Forex market size and liquidity. What happens in Forex, guys, is this one. As you all know, the biggest currency or the most traded pair on Forex market is US dollar, because it takes about 84.9% of the size of the Forex market. If I said the Forex market size is about, now it's about 6.5 trillion. So it means 84.9% is dollar. Then euro is on number 2 at 39.1%. Japanese yen at number 3, 19%. I'm talking about the currency distribution in the FX market. Then pound, GBP is about 12.9%. Australian dollar, it's about 7.6. CHF, that is Swiss franc, 6.9%. Canadian dollar, 5.3%. And the rest of the currencies is 25%. So this is the currency distribution in the FX market. Because two currencies are involved in each transaction, the sum of the percentage shares of individual currencies total is 200% instead of 100%. The reason why the total percentage of these currencies is 200% is because whenever you are doing a transaction, there are two currencies. So where there are two currencies, that's what makes this size of the market at 200%. Okay. The dollar is the most traded currency, taking up 84.9% of all transactions in the Forex market. The euro share is 39.1, while that the yen is at 19%. As you can see, most of the G10 currencies holding the top spot. So that's why dollar, euro, and JPY, then also GBP are on the top spot, because these are what we call G10 currencies, because these are the most traded currencies. Sorry guys, let me answer this call. Voilà. Yeah. I don't know what, I will just share the screen. If you can't see the screen, I will just write a document of what I was explaining. Then I'll just share with you guys. Okay. Someone was calling me saying, you guys can't see my screen. I think there's a problem with Zoom. I don't know. What I'll do is everything that I'm explaining, I'll give you as a document so that you also understand and read on your own. So thanks for calling about that issue of screen sharing. But from tomorrow, I'll be sharing the screen. So, okay. Then I think now I've explained currencies. What is Forex? 1, currencies. Number 2, Forex market size, liquidity. Now let me talk about advantages of Forex trading. It's not that easy, guys. Why trade Forex? Advantage of Forex trading. 1, there are many benefits and advantages of trading Forex. Here are just a few reasons why so many people are choosing this market. 1, no commissions. If your brokers are busy telling you no commissions. Number 2, no clearing fees, no exchange fees. These ones now, what happens, it depends with the type of the broker that you are using. Because to be honest, some of these guys, what they want is your money, not you to make money. What they want is you to deposit your money, then they take advantage. Because some of the guys, they are taking both commissions and swaps. I know I'm going to talk about this later, not today. So no clearing fees, no exchange fees, no government fees, no brokerage fees. Most retail Forex brokers are compensated for their services through something called the spread. So some of the broker, they only take spread from you. If you make losses, it's bonus to them. But some of them, they take only commissions. If you don't make money and make losses, it's an added advantage to them. But now there are these fake brokers where they are taking both the spread and the commission. I don't know if you know what we call JP markets. That broker is not a good broker. That broker is something else. They are after your money. Then another advantage of Forex trading is this, for Forex market, no fixed lot sizes. On no fixed lot size, what happens is this. If you are using the biggest brokers, like XM, what, I'm not recommending you to use any broker. I'm just talking. I don't use any recommendation to say use this broker. I'm just explaining and talking from my experience. No fixed lots. On this issue of lots now, it's everyone can be able to trade. Either you have got 50 million, you can trade. Even if you have $10, you can trade. So that's why they say there are no fixed lots. In the future Forex market, future markets, lot or contract sizes are determined by the exchange. It's like in the past, if you were trading stocks, these guys, they wanted a certain amount of money for you to be able to trade. Let's say if it was 10 million, if you don't have a 10 million, you don't trade. But nowadays with these retail brokers, even if with $10 you can trade, even if with $100. So that's why I'm saying no fixed commission. In spot Forex, you determine your own lot or position size. This allows traders to participate with account as small as $10, $25. Although we'll explain later why $25 account is a bad idea. Some they say it's a bad idea, but for me, I will not say it's a bad idea. Why? Because in Forex trading, it's not about the size of the account. What matters is the skill that you have. Someone with $10 can grow that $10 to $100 or even to $1,000, but this comes with time. Not just like I deposit my $20 today, then tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll have 50,000. That will not happen. You can make more money with $20, but it will take time for you to reach a certain amount for you to be able to make more money. Another advantage, low transaction cost. The retail transaction cost, the bid or ask, that is the spread, is typically less than 0.1% under normal market conditions. For larger transaction, the spread could be as low as 0.007. Of course, this depends on your leverage and all that will be explained later. Nowadays, most of the brokers, they keep on changing the price during news time, where some of you say, I only trade news. Okay. Another advantage, 24-hour market. From Monday to Friday, the market opens 24 hours. So it means you have an advantage of trading at any time if you know what you are doing. But if you just wake up today and you just jump into the market and you think you can make money, forget about this. This thing is not that easy. It takes time, your determination, focus. If you have decided now I'm going to do Forex trading, you need to make time for sure to make money. If you just wake up and say, I will make money, that will not happen. It will take years for some of you to make money. But with us, we can help you to shorten your journey, because you will not fall in the pit that I once fall in the past. Okay, what else can I talk about? So we are talking about the advantages of Forex trading. 24-hour market, low transaction cost, no fixed lot sizes. Then there is this point again, no one can corner the market. The Forex exchange market is so huge and there's so many participants that no single entity, not even central bank or the mighty Chunks Norris himself, can control the market price for an extended period of time. Guys, for me, when I started trading, or even if you go on the internet, they say forex trading is moved by buying and selling pressure. There is nothing like that, guys. On forex market, there is someone behind the market. If I'm talking about someone behind, these are central banks. Because imagine whoever, or even you, if you want to open a business, you don't open a business for people just to make money. The reason why you open a business is because you want to make money out of that business. So don't lie to yourself saying the forex market is moved by buying and selling pressure. There is nothing like that. There is someone called market makers. This will do it after the basics later, maybe in the next month or next 2-3 months, I don't know. But you should know there is always someone behind the forex market. So that's why I try to explain the investment bank's definition to currencies. So from there, you should know that there is someone behind this one. So for today, guys, let's end it here. Then there's something that I did not do that I was supposed to do. Most of the guys know me, but some of you doesn't know me. Where I came from, who I work under, who do I work with. Sorry for that, guys. My name is Wilbert Madoro. Most of you guys know me as Wilbert, as WIMZY, but my full name is Wilbert Madoro. I work with my partner called Takudzwa Nyabvuri. Takudzwa Nyabvuri is my partner, and our company is Billion Milestone Forex Group. So as BMFG, I did not decided to do this alone. We've sat down with Takudzwa and we have agreed that during this lockdown, what should we do to people? How can we help each other? So this is the reason why we have decided to train people for free from the basics. I know you may say you know the basics, but there's some of the parts that you know, especially the one I was explaining on currencies. I know there's a lot. So every day I'll be doing this. It's either me or Takudzwa. So what you guys should know is this: you use the same link that we gave you today. It's either me or Takudzwa. You just use the same link. You will find me or Takudzwa. So our company is called Billion Milestone Forex Group. We are in Zimbabwe. Most of the guys here are from Zim, so they know me. Some of you are in Tanzania, Botswana. I saw Syria, Dubai. So my name is Wilbert. As I said, my partner is Takudzwa Nyabvure. We have got a third member also who known as Sway, but his real name is Jamel Murandu. He's now part of Billion Milestone Forex Group. So we are three. Me and Takudzwa, we are the directors of this company. So our goal is to spread the word of Forex. Yes, you may say, if you are making money, I saw some comments saying, if you are making money, why are you teaching? As we are different from others, guys. The reason why we have decided to teach people from our own experience is just to help our brothers and sisters. That's all. If you want my help, I'm there. I can help you. If you don't want my help, you are free to go. But the Forex market is big in such a way everyone can make money. There is no competition in this industry. So that's why we've decided to teach for free on the basics. So I don't know, it will take time. Maybe 1 month we should have finished the basic part, all in detail. So for today, guys, I'm going to stop. In 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to stop. So forgive me for not introducing myself at first. I was supposed to do that at first. As I said, I work with Takudzwa Nyabvure and Sway. Me, myself, Hubert Madoro, and Takudzwa, we are the directors of this company. So please, next time, that is tomorrow, same time, share the link, the ID for the Zoom with your friends. The lesson for tomorrow will be much longer. So thank you for joining, guys. Thank you very much. If you have your questions, what you can do is just ask any question from what I've explained in that chat group. Then I'll just pick one or two. Then I can answer the question if you have any questions so far. But regarding the notes that I was explaining about the definitions that are used by investment banks to currencies, I will give you a small document for that. So if you have any question, you can just type your question, ask your questions. The next 6 minutes is for the questions if you have. But if you don't have, there is no problem with that. The next five minutes, if you have any question, just ask. If you have something to say, just type in your chat, whatever. I'm seeing low. Thanks, Wims. Thank you, sir. We will get the where we will get the document. Okay. What I will do is this, guys. I will give you a number. That number, then what can I do? Okay. The best way is to create a group, a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group. Then I can share with you the link. So what I will do, let me type my number on this platform. Then you can save my number. Once you save my number, the next thing that you can do is just say, please add me to the group so that I know who is this one and who is this one. Then my number is there, it's coming. To those who doesn't have my number. 9547071. Yeah, I can do a WhatsApp group. If someone says, can you do a WhatsApp group for this? I will do a WhatsApp group. That's why I'm giving you my number. Once you have my number, just type add me to the group. Add me to the group. Then I'll add you to that group. I'll create it now just after this. There you can take my number there. For those who have my number already, just type please add me to the group. I think that will be easy. Add me to the group. If you have questions, please ask before I close this in 5 minutes. Or let me create a group, then I share the link here. This will be very easy so that you guys can just click that link and enter directly into that group. That will be the best thing. Let me share the link on this chat platform. Number not showing. Is there, Braton? Okay, everyone in meeting. Let me type my number again. Someone is saying 26379547071. There is the number. Now, please, I'm about to finish. Let me just create a group now and I can share the link so that once I share the link, you can just join directly. That will be much easier, guys. Let me share the link now. Let me share the link to that group so that you guys can just let me share the link now. Let me copy the link and paste it in the group so that you can just join on your own directly. Copy the link. Yeah, there is the link. Can you just click that link, please? And you'll be added directly to the group. Can you just click that link and you'll be added to the group? Check on the... I've just created a group. Yes, I'm seeing people joining. Just click that link and you'll be added directly. I see people joining. Yes, keep using that link and join into that group. So please invite your friends and family. There's a lot of information that is coming your way. So just click directly into that link and you'll be in the group. Just click the link. Just click the link and you'll be added directly into the group. I need to see 40 people. Now I'm seeing 16 people, 17. Please join, so that you'll be added directly in that group. There is the link again. I'm seeing 21 people, 21, 20 more to go. Keep joining. Keep using that link. Because there is plenty information to come. Just click the link. Now I'm seeing 23 people. Please join before I close this. I'm closing the meeting at 7 past. So that I'll see you guys tomorrow. You have my number. If you want to be added, just click that number. You'll be added to I'll add you to the group. I'll just send you the link, or you can just join directly. If you want me to send the link, just hit my inbox. I'll just add you to that group. And tomorrow, please share with your friends. Share the Zoom meeting with your friends. I'm seeing 32 people in the group. Okay, thank you very much for attending this session, guys. I hope I'll see you tomorrow. There is a lot to come. There's a lot of information to come tomorrow going on. I'll be revealing the secrets from these brokers that they don't want you to know. So just join. Just join the group. I'm 35, 36 people. So it means there are about 7 people who are not yet in the group. I'm seeing 36 people in the group now. 37, 38, 2 people. We are now 40, 41. Okay, thank you guys. I'm closing now. See you tomorrow, same time. And the document, I will share it on the group and it will become easy. Thank you. See you tomorrow.